Good evening everybody, and once again welcome to another video tutorial. In this video we are going to talk about a new feature released on AWS Event Bridge, also called as global endpoints. If you do not know anything about what global endpoints are, this video would be a great video which will give you a little bit about the theory aspect, and the next video would be a hands-on lab session with global endpoints. So let's get started with the video. By the way, this is a part of multi-region architecture, active backends, right? I have an entire 1-hour tutorial with code where I develop entire multi-region architecture, using API gateway, Lambda, Route 53, DynamoDB, global table, every single thing is there. I would leave all the links in the description if you want to check that out, but let's get straight into today's topic, that is global endpoints. This is a theory video and not a hands-on lab. Next video would be followed by a lab session. Let's get started. Last year, AWS announced two new features called for AWS Event Bridge that allows you to route event from any commercial AWS region and across your AWS account. This supported a wide range of use cases, allowing you to implement easily global event delivery and replication scenario. From today, Event Bridge extends this capability with global endpoints. Global endpoints provides a simpler and a more reliable way for you to improve your availability and reliability of event-driven application. This feature allows you to fail over event ingestion automatically to a secondary region during the service disruption. Global endpoints also provide optional managed event replication, simplifying your event bus configuration and reducing the risk of event loss during any service disruption. Customers building multi-region architecture today are building more resiliency by using self-managed replication via Event Bridge cross-region capabilities. With this architecture, events are sent directly to an event bus in a primary region and replicated to another event bus in a secondary region. This event flow can be interrupted if there is a service disruption. In this scenario, event producers in a primary region cannot put events to the event bus, or an event replication to the secondary region is impacted. To put more resiliency around multi-region architectures, you can now use global endpoints. Global endpoints solve these issues by introducing some of the core capabilities. A global endpoint is managed via Route 53 DNS endpoint. It routes the event to the event bus in either region depending upon the health check of the service in the primary region. So what they are saying is essentially, say you have a producer in a primary region and they are producing messages. What if that region or that basically service goes down, right? With this approach, you can now route all your items or events into a secondary region. Of course, you need to deploy the same set of consumers in the secondary region, but for application that requires reliability, resiliency, and highly available, right? Multi-region are a way to go, right? Features provided with this, the ability to failover event ingestion automatically to the event bus in the secondary region. The failover is triggered via Route 53 health check that monitors a CloudWatch alarm that observes the ingestion to invocation start latency in the primary region, right? So again, we'll see all this thing in the lab section, but I just wanted to go over the theory, right? So this image is a very nice image which is taken from their official blog. So here on the first section, if you observe, and if I can show you by taking a simple pen here. Okay, so here what you see is now the producers are going to produce messages to here, and Route 53 is going to monitor the health check of the primary region. As soon as you can see right now, they're going into the primary region and your consumers are consuming the events. Say something happened wrong and it now essentially failed, right? So what this will do is automatically it will route your data events essentially to a second region. In this case, US to West to whatever you have, right? Or so it helps you to essentially develop highly available models. Basically, anytime a region goes down, you can easily fail over to a new region now, right? That's what they're trying to say. Once the events are routed to the secondary region, you have a couple of options. Continue processing event by deploying the same solution that processes the event in the primary region to the secondary. So say, again, layman language, right? This is my region 1, right? This is my region 2, right? Let's say I have a Lambda which is hooked up to an event bus. Whenever this goes down, now Lambda over here will start kicking up. So automatically my traffic will be routed now to a second region, right? You could deploy your consumers in the other regions as well. That's what they're trying to say. Last but not the least, when global endpoints alarm returns, so basically they're saying that when global endpoints alarm returns a healthy state, the health check updates the endpoint configuration and begins routing the event back to the primary region. So as soon as that region is healthy, now events will now start flowing back into the primary region. I strongly recommend you reading about this article. As you can see, this article is a very nice article which is very recently posted. It's posted and written by Stephen, right? So I encourage you guys to check this out. Again, it's a very new feature. You could see here, if you go to the AWS console, you could see something called global endpoints. So I'm really excited. In the upcoming videos, I'll be creating a lab session for you. So hopefully you can get a hands-on experience how to actually build a multi-region architecture, right? Again, you could, if you have a backend database such as Dynamo, you could use global tables there, right? But all of that in the next video. Just wanted to cover a theory part that global endpoints is something AWS has recently announced, and try to take advantage of that is what I want to say. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll do a nice hands-on lab session on global endpoints.